the game is basically finished, but it's silent. So we're going to add some audio now, and we're doing it last because if you have to listen to the same audio over and over again, it can drive you crazy, or your neighbors, or your teacher. You're welcome, teachers. So let's add some sounds. And instead of adding them to a whole bunch of different objects that's hard to track, let's just add them all to one object, and then that one object can play it. It can be our sound guy. So, Mr. Arrow, I pick you. We're going to add audio. We're going to add several things. We're going to add a couple explosions for when, like, laser hits asteroid. You know, we can use those. Let's do a coin pickup. There's one. You can preview them here with that little thing, little play button. What else should we do? Well, when we collect the saves, we get those. When we shoot a laser, we need a sound. It's a nice little laser sound. When we hit the boss, I think that should be a separate sound. How about... Ooh, yeah, that sounds very Fox spaceship-y. How about some background music? Let's get that in here. Let's go into songs. This SC dub. Oh yeah, there we go. Very Space Chicken. Very Space Chicken. We'll put that into the music group. Unity can also have just one object holding all the sound effects. Here, the arrow is playing the background music, the laser sounds, and the collisions with asteroids. And let's see, let's program that. So, when should these events take place? Well, a lot of these we already have programmed, so if we kind of start at the top and think, okay, when when you shoot a laser, that should play a sound. So we'll open that up and say, yeah, do all those things. And Mr. Arrow, who is our sound guy, sound, laser, play. Okay, so that will play the sound when we shoot a laser. When we collect the saves, there's one. We should do all those things. And again, our sound guy is the arrow. This is why you put them all on one. It's so much easier. When we collect those coin pickup coin, there we go. Get that little ding sound. When an asteroid is destroyed, or really when the laser hits the asteroid, which we had to separate earlier, but it should do all those things. And our sound guy, the arrow sound, should play. Let's do explosion 1, play. When we hurt the boss, that's when a laser hits the boss. That should play a sound. So again, our sound guy, the arrow, sound, laser boom, that was that futuristic sounding one. And let's see, what else? Let's play that by itself. Let's see where we're at and make adjustments from there. So when we collect these things, we should, yep. There's the laser sound when I shoot. Let's hit one of the asteroids. Good, good. Those sound good. How about when I hit an asteroid? Ah, we need to add one there. And let's go do that real quick. So now basically when the chicken runs into anything, the game's over. So that's all in one event, the game ending. There's the end game. So before we had, well, when the chicken hits an asteroid, really the game should end when we hit the boss or when we hit one of the boss's bombs. So in the programming, we should really say, well, when the chicken touches an asteroid or the chicken senses it's touching the boss, or the chicken senses it's touching one of the bombs. And if any of those three things happen, yes, it ends the game and basically turns off everything. But we also want to play a sound, and our arrow is the sound guy, so let's do explosion 2. Play. There we go. And actually, let's add in the audio too for the background music, because I think we're ready for that. So when we launch the game, In other words, on scene start, yeah, we want to do that. And we want our arrow, who holds all of our sounds, to play the space dub. Let's do that. We'll see how the volume feels when we play it. Oh yeah, there we go. Now if it is too loud for the sound effects and you can't hear them, might turn down the background audio just a little bit so it's not too loud. Oh! I collected the last one and of course I run right into the fox right when he shows up. Let that be a lesson to you. So our arrow, that background music, I think compared to the rest of the audio was a little bit loud. So I'm going to dial that one back a little bit. But it did work as far as the all of the audio working. I just needed to get out of the way of the fox. But that sounds great.